Hello everyone and welcome to a very simple intro of Monster Rancher 3 because this game doesn't have much of an intro sequence. This is not a game chosen by me, but chosen by the guest here, a frequent member here.
What's going on?
Real quick, we're gonna lower that audio because it is really loud for... There we go, so that way I can actually hear things.
Oh, that title screen.
Yes, this is Monster Rancher 3. You do not, from what I understand, don't need to play the first two in order to understand.
Really the first two give you I guess, sort of a basic introduction to all this, but it's not what I would call necessary.
Yep, so we're just going to dive right into this. I don't really know much about this. I know a little bit of the series because I've seen a video on Monster Rancher 2 a while back.
So, bit of background. This was actually the first PS2 game that I saw played when I went over to my friend's house when I was young.
So, yeah, so like MJ has chosen Parasite Eve, Chris has chosen to play, or wanted to get me to play Monster Rancher 3 here, so...
I want to share my past with you.
This will be interesting. I looked up the times for these games just because I'm always curious how long it's going to be. This isn't a long game by any means. It's about like 13 hours.
Yeah, the plot is very simple and straightforward. It's just a matter of getting there.
Yeah, from what I understand, this is very similar to Pokemon in a way. In a way, not exactly the same. It's taken a bit of a different turn than what Pokemon did.
Yes and no. Actually, it kind of reminds me more of Digimon World, if you ever played that.
I have not, so that's nothing I can compare it to. But if you, the viewer, have seen it, then, you know, there you have something to compare it to.
You ever owned a Tamagotchi?
I have not. I was just a little too young when those things got popular.
Trying to think of,
I know what they are.
Nintendogs?
I did not have a Nintendo. I had a...
God, what?
I had like a... Not, again, I know what these things are. I just haven't had one. I did have this one game, I think it was called Hamsters on the DS. It was similar to the Nintendogs, but it was like hamsters.
Okay, then, yeah, I guess that's sort of similar, because, like, this thing has a battle aspect, and it's sort of prevalent, especially if you want to make money and beat the game. But unlike Pokemon, your monsters can actually die of old age, and there's, like, training that you can put them to that increases various stats, each do certain things.
Yep, so we'll have a lot to go through here. Not a lot, but a decent amount. I don't know when this is going up at the moment. The latest video I have right now is June 1st, scheduled to be uploaded. So this will probably be uploaded at sometime in June.
That's in about...
It's like 2 weeks right now.
Yeah, it's like 10 days from now.
Yes. Got this old man. Hello. Okay, who's next? Write your name here.
Okay, so this is you. I believe there is an 8-character limit for all names in this game.
I'll just go Pixelon. Or you know what? This uses PlayStation controls. This is a little weird. There we go. I will go mail. This is okay. Oh. Can't revive any monsters right now. Schedule is full. Please try again later. What does that mean?
Okay, so in this world, there are these things called saucer stones, which is basically the game's tongue-in-cheek way of saying discs that come from strange places, like referencing CDs, DVDs, that kind of thing. And that is what monsters are revived from in this.
Well, it's going to be a bit weird. I don't think we're going to be able to use the disc, that aspect of the game.
Yeah, I looked it up. There is no way to, like, do the disc swapping with an emulator, but there are ways to gather pieces of saucer stones in-game, like through actual in-game means, and assemble them. So you're not going to be stuck with just the 3 monsters you get from the start.
Well, that's good. Oh,
Granted,
no.
it's going to be a lot more tedious than disc swapping, but it can be done.
Well, we'll just have to go and do as we can.
Okay, so this chick here, this is Flaria, so she's going to be, I guess, sort of your partner breeder. So she's going to tell you basically how your monster is feeling at the beginning of each week, like basically give you a play-by-play on what's going on.
Alright then. So, I am her apprentice, and this person is her grandfather.
I think everybody calls him Grandpa. But yeah,
Oh.
she is what's called a Tochikon, and they're like if you were reading the little opening narrative at the beginning, they're an ancient race that has a special connection to monsters.
Interesting. Let's see. And I figured we'd get a little started today because you go back on your work schedule for the next few days tomorrow.
Yeah, but I go in like late in the morning, like 8 or 9, so I can afford to be a little liberal with how late I stay up tonight.
Well, either way, I can also do. I have a Deluxe game I can do. Cannot say here because that just spoils it for when that video comes out. Unless that video comes out first, but I don't think it will. I'll probably play his game sometime this weekend. His is shorter than yours. Not what I expected him to pick, though, to be honest, though.
What was his choice?
Again, cannot say. That spoils it for the future video.
Fair enough.
And MJ's game, I want to make more progress, but he's very adamant about being in it when recording, so I gotta wait for that.
Well, I could see that. I mean, if we're going to all the trouble of choosing these games for you, I imagine each of us would rather be involved with the one we chose.
Yep.
Okay, so basically Flaria just blackmailed Bragma into allowing you to revive a monster. Okay, so this is the thing that you won't be able to do.
Yeah, so I'll just say no.
Yeah, so you're going to go from the encyclopedia, and it should give you 3 monsters off the bat.
Let's see.
Yep.
So I have Mochi, Zoom, and Hare.
You've basically got a squishy penguin with a kappa shell, a velociraptor, and a rabbit.
Let's say this one looks like Scyther.
Slightly less so when it actually shows you the 3D model.
Can I see the 3D model before I choose it?
Yes, just select that there. And before you do anything else, it'll load in, and there's Mochi.
Okay, so it's Mochi.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Zoom. Oh, he's literally just a dinosaur.
Yep, just a dinosaur.
And then... And this rabbit with boxing glove hands.
Okay, so if you hit whatever your equivalent of the circle button would be. Okay, so this is their stats and their characteristics. So the Hare is obviously going to be faster, but it's not going to have as much health or defense. That characteristic fast footwork means it's harder to hit, but it takes more damage when it does get hit.
Okay.
So the Mochi is kind of balanced all around. Again, like speed is going to be your most important stat in this game. I'm going to tell you that right off the bat.
Keep that in mind. So
Yeah,
speed.
Mochi can take a hit better, and I believe soft skin is a useless characteristic. It doesn't
Okay. And then
benefit. And this thing, not very smart, but it's fast and it hits like a fucking truck.
let's see. It's very honest. Good.
Yeah, I typically start with this one.
Let's see, I just want to look at the rabbit. Let's see. Safe speed and power is slightly higher. Its defense is lower.
Also, attacks are split up into 2 separate categories. There are power attacks and intelligence attacks, and each one will go off of their respective stat. So in the Hare's case, it's got Mini Punch and Uncho. I think both of those are power-based.
I think I'll go with the rabbit, honestly.
Cool. Oh, and a cool thing about this, when one of your monsters dies, it leaves behind a heart that you can give to its successor monster to pass on a little bit of its stats.
This building looks like the hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah, I always thought it looked like the hyperbolic time chamber with a face in front.
Looks like we just fed it a cookie. And there is our being. Let's see. I kind of chose that. I will take it home.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. The monster's called Hare.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're going playing this game start to finish, you're gonna go through a lot of monsters. So don't think too hard about these names. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, this one is not gonna get you through to the end of the game. It's impossible.
I'll just name him Rudy.
Well, maybe impossible's laying it on a little thick, but it's very unlikely.
Yes, we'll name him Rudy.
Cool.
Alright, come on, you rabbit bastard. Yes. whoops. For train, win. Yes. So what's is my ultimate goal? Just to win this thing, or?
Okay, so the end goal, there is a monster called Ragnarok, which is the most powerful monster ever bred by the Tochikans. That is the, I guess, quote, final boss. Once you beat that, you've beaten the game. So the way this works is that Tochikan Festa thing that he just mentioned, that is a, I think, 6-rank tournament that happens once every 3 months. So once you beat one, you advance to the next level. And after you've beaten the highest rank of that, then you take on what's called the Big Four, or no, the Big Five tournaments. And once you're done with those, then you can fight Ragnarok once a year.
Interesting.
Yeah, so a lot of stuff in this game is, I guess, quote, time-based.
Yeah, and I believe it just goes on in-game time. It's not like it's...
Yeah, in-game time, and it goes in weeks, not days.
Oh man, make this feel faster than it would, I guess.
Yeah, so usually like the standard month is train for 3 weeks, rest on the 4th.
Good to know. Yes, let's train in the Morks.
Yes, Morks, there are 5 regions. Morks is the forest, and then there's a desert, jungle, ocean, and mountain area. And sometimes, if you're very lucky, or if you're a complete asshole when training your monster, they will actually change form to adapt to their new environment.
Interesting.
Yeah, so each type of monster, like the hare you're using right now is the forest breed, each type of monster has 5 breeds, 1 for each of the regions.
That's good to know. Let's see. So we have Regenerate, which I'm guessing is our rest.
No, Regenerate is if you were to come here after Rudy is done. Regenerate is what's going to get you a new monster.
Ah, okay. So Hibernate.
Hibernate puts your monster to sleep. I believe you can have 5 asleep at a time.
Hold on. I'm trying to see. Back. Okay. This is where you can revive monsters. Okay, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Peace. Shrine Call.
Okay, so that thing that I mentioned where you can find saucer stone pieces in game, this is where you'll take them when you get 4 pieces of a single one.
Alright. Split.
Split is if you want to ditch Rudy. But this game actually kind of punishes you for that, because if you part with one monster and then start breeding another one, there's a chance that one of the in-game NPCs will have adopted your monster and will use it against you in tournaments.
Okay, so systems, just my settings, and move. Choose the command. Done. To move. So I guess,
So move. Yeah, move is where you're gonna go to the forest.
I guess that's what we're gonna do now then.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you only have access to the one right now, but there are tournaments in, I forget the seasons honestly, but there are tournaments set in the other regions that will unlock them for you.
It's a giant forest. It's the spot I chose. Okay. Yeah, sure. We can train, take full advantage of Morks' characteristics, and it's spacious. Feels good. Let's see. Rudy's just punching the air. I don't know how much this is training. It's the only place you can train at the time, but you'll be allowed to train in other places if you keep winning tournaments in different regions.
I'm also going to lampshade this right now. There are several instances where you will be reminded that this is a game geared towards children.
I mean, you can kind of tell just by the look. But, you know, our monsters die, so
Yeah.
it hits it with the spice of life.
Though I've only ever played this game. I never played any of the previous or subsequent Monster Rancher games, and I never watched the anime.
I didn't even know there was one. I guess I should have kind of guessed based on the art.
Well, there were a lot of games that used the sort of anime-ish art style.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of them end up having an anime. At least that I've seen. A lot of tutorial stuff at the beginning, but that's... Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus
You
Christ.
see what I was talking about? I don't know why this is happening. So again, there's some visible glitches with this. That'll happen here and there. It seems to be this brown box that spins around.
Well, I mean, it's not as game-breaking as I thought.
It's not game-breaking. Like I said, it's a visual glitch.
I mean, that might be annoying in a fight.
It just kind of happens, it seems.
Hmm.
It's probably because certain models... Like,
Oh, this bitch.
She looks angry.
Okay, so this chick is going to be, like, your main rival. You'll have several, but she's going to be the main one that accosts you pretty much no matter what region you're training in.
Oh, okay, so she's gonna be the constant.
Yeah.
She's my Gary Oak. Got it.
More or less, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little rude. Her name is Gatomon, by the way. She sounds like a Digimon.
Yeah, I had that thought too, because when I first, when me and my friend first played this game, that was around the time we were getting into Digimon too.
Well, I mean, all these things came out around the same time.
Yeah. I think the original Digivice, like the little Tamagotchi machines, I'm pretty sure they predate everything though. Like I know they predate Pokemon by a couple of years, and they most certainly predate Monster Rancher.
Pretty sure Pokemon came out before Digimon.
No, actually, I looked it up. The Digivices came out first. Now, I don't know if any in-depth Digimon games came out before Pokemon. I'm pretty sure the original Red and Green in Japan were the first like handheld games to come out. But Digimon was technically first because they had those little Tamagotchi-esque Digivice games.
Oh god. We can't win. Her thing has glasses. Or is it
Oh, yeah, you can unlock accessories for your monsters in this game. I think that's a masquerade mask.
Oh god, she's slightly stronger than we are.
Okay, so do you know which buttons are which?
Sort of. Aha.
Okay, yeah, that's that fast footwork working for you.
So I don't know how this battle system works.
Okay, so you see that little gray bar at the bottom?
Yeah, okay, I'm starting to get it.
Yeah. Now, if you'll notice, that thing's attacks are both close range.
Ow.
And it hits significantly harder than you do.
So I'm gonna want to stay at a distance.
Yes, and Uncho is the stronger of your two moves.
Yeah, I see that. Uh-oh.
But at a trade-off, it's also harder to hit. But, like you just did right now, if you hit when they have those little question marks, you have a better chance of hitting them.
Okay, I do.
You might still pull this off if you hit one more.
Come on. So what?
Circle. Ah, damn it. So at the end of a minute, it'll come down to a percentage.
And I barely lost.
Ah, fuck, she beat you.
I think she only hit me. But she hit me once or twice. Damn
Yeah,
it.
like that's the problem with fast footwork, is when you get hit, it hurts it hurts more than it does with other monsters.
Yeah. Rudy, a big fat disappointment.
Then again, I think they intentionally... Because every monster I've ever seen Gatomon use at the beginning of the game is one that is a higher rank than the three you start out with.
Yeah. Because that was.
So it's kind of like Leon. Like, I know you've never played it, but it's kind of like Leon from Kingdom Hearts. It's a fight that is difficult, and I don't think the game really expects you to win. But if you do, like, good on you.
I'm still gonna have to get used to that battle system. It's a little weird. I get the button thing. I just gotta figure out like the time. Like
It's the timing and the memorizing which of your attacks works for which range.
let's see.
Damon, get off the counter. This fucking cat.
It's a lot of talking in the beginning though.
Yeah, it's a lot of exposition. If you didn't have me here, you would be expected to read all this.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that was your first accessory. So the way this used to work is, I guess there was a camera peripheral that originally came with the PS2. You could actually take a picture of your own face and put it on that.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's some accessories that do give some buffs. And some are just for looks.
Yes. Like, had you picked Zoom, I know there's one, I think it's called an Iron Ball. It's basically a black spiky ball that goes on the end of his tail, and it boosts attack power slightly.
Interesting.
I don't know if the hair has any of those, though.
Well, he's got this mask. He can hide his face in shame for that loss. And he's still down there just punching the air. And these old, remember these older games with these long tutorials.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is where the game actually begins in earnest.
Okay, so item first. Can I give him the accessory?
Yes.
Might as well give it to him. Whip. Yeah.
So you can have
Much better.
Yeah, so see, you can have multiple accessories equipped at a time.
Oh, so I hit the wrong button.
Yeah, Picture Paradise, that's what it was. But as long as your like total accessory value does not exceed 120, you can have multiple accessories on the same monster.
So what is it? Can I buy anything?
Right now, probably not.
Oh, I can.
So these are one-time use things.
Let's see.
Okay, so these things.
Oh, these are expensive.
They're very expensive, but here's the deal. These make it to where like your monsters have more like restful sleep, or they don't get tired as quickly.
Okay.
So they're very good in the long run. And also, if your monster gets the shit beaten out of it, that is a very good item.
Let's see. Then we have accessories. God, these boxes. Let's see. I have a hat. Or I have. Let's see. I wish it would tell me what, like, if these things do anything. Is there? No, it doesn't tell me.
I think there's a guide online that you can look up to see specifically which ones do what, because I unfortunately do not know.
Alright, well, should I buy? I don't know if I should buy anything.
Right now, I think you're good, because at the beginning of every month, you're going to have to feed your monster, and that costs money too.
Only at the beginning?
Yeah, monsters only eat once a month.
That makes this a little easier. Looks very happy in that mask.
Yeah, so you now have the lop-eared luchador.
Alright, I guess I'll go with, I guess we'll raise.
Yeah. So, like I said, speed is by far the most important stat that determines how easily you hit and how easily you avoid hits.
Do I have to do anything, or does he just do this himself?
He does it himself, and then it's a... Okay, so he failed the first time.
You goddamn failure. Come on now.
Okay, now if you wanted to be a dick and like force a monster to change based on the region, you would actually bank on failure, because that's when you can harshly reprimand them. And like right now, I would say keep at it is what I usually pick, and it just makes them ready for the next time. But yeah, early on, since your monster is essentially a child right now, there are going to be some failures with their training. They're not going to get it right every time.
We'll try it again. One. God, this is where you failed last time. God damn it.
Yep, that's where he failed again. Damn.
Terrible.
Yeah, that's the thing you would choose if you wanted to be a dick, if you were trying to force a region, like a monster to change to fit the region.
Okay, he gets one more shot. If he fails again, then I'm going to start reprimanding him.
Well, technically he gets one more shot, and then you have to let him rest.
Alright, come on. You failed twice. You can do it. You can do it a third time. Or, well, succeed the third time.
And third time's the charm.
Hey!
Yep.
Alright, I don't get too happy.
And in the same way they can fail, they can also have a what's called a great success, and the amount that their stat increases is, I think, multiplied by 2.
Rudy is a little tired.
Yeah, so when she says he's a little tired, that's when you want to let him rest, because if you try to force him beyond that, he'll get sick.
Yeah. Go into your rabbit hole, you little... And try to curse less so we can have the children in. But I don't think I'm going to be able to help myself.
I think we're good.
Alright. Even though you're still a beginner, you do know that you have to feed your mom. Right? Yes. Let's do it again.
It's almost like you have a charismatic voice in your ear telling you that was the case.
Yes. I remember this, that almost had a favorite food and dislike kind of certain
Yes.
food.
A hare, I recall, is carrots and nuts are his favorite.
I would assume. Oh, we're good.
But this one, you also have to balance what he likes versus what's good for him. Like, see, he loves carrots, but it's only half nutrition.
Ah.
Yeah, so nuts are the best because you get the best of both.
Here. Have a good old nut. You better be satisfied. That cost me a total of nothing.
No, it cost you 70.
Alright, well, that cost me money, so...
But to expedite the training, the feeding, the going to sleep, you can hit whatever your X button equivalent is, and it'll skip the cinematic. It'll just jump straight to the end result.
Oh, well.
Yeah, there's going to be quite a bit of this early on.
Awful. Jesus.
Okay, so this is the one where if you tell him keep at it, he'll be ready for the next time. I don't know if that actually does anything per se, but it's a unique response, so I imagine it's got to do something.
Alright, let's try it again. Come on, you can do it. I believe. Hey, there we go.
There we go, yep.
6.
Yeah, it's going to be small gains, but they'll go up in time, like over time.
Alright.
Like as it enters its prime, quote unquote, the numbers will go up and then they'll cap, and then as your monster turns into an old man, they'll start to go back down because he won't be as active.
I'll do power just so we can see the other trainings, what they look like.
Mm-hmm.
Beat up a mushroom? What the hell are you doing? Oh, okay. Well, he succeeded, so that worked out.
Yeah, basically just uprooting it.
I thought he was trying to punch it. 4.
And each region has 3 hidden trainings. What is it? It's May, so in June, so next week, you'll be able to actually walk around this place and discover stuff. And each region has 3 hidden training things that you can discover.
Oh.
Oh, God.
What is this? So the seasons are changing?
Yeah,
Oh.
every time the seasons change, you can go around and find stuff.
I just realized the background.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
It took me a second to realize that wasn't how that was supposed to look.
The big fucking brown block on the tree.
It's just a wall. Wonder what that is exactly. Like, what is making that happen?
I don't know. Like, is it just the version of the game that you found?
No, it's probably just because it's on emulator, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe? I don't recall ever having this issue on the PS2.
Well, that's because you had the actual game on the actual console. This is...
Dude, I played the shit out of this game, though. Like, I'm honestly amazed that my disc isn't worn down or destroyed.
Let's see. That's because Ranrans grow power of the earth and thus detect the light of the earth. Therefore, if you have a Ranran, it will tell you about nearby suspicious area. Maybe concealing things. Okay, so I guess the Ranran's like an item finder kind of thing.
Basically, we're about to go on a Peyote Vision quest.
Ranran
So
leaf.
it's 500, 1,000, 2,000, and nothing. And like Muchi just said, the more expensive ones last longer, so you'll be able to investigate more areas.
I mean, that would make me think the extract, but I only have so much money.
Mm-hmm. And you win money by participating in and winning tournaments.
I think we'll start off with the 500.
Okay.
Just to...
That's a prudent first choice.
Does the season change like how they do here? Like it's gonna be like September and then
Yeah,
December?
September, December, March, and June are your changing months.
Okay. Tell where you go places to look for items. Use the X button. Search.
So I know where a couple things are, like that little bulb flower over there. That's what's called. Don't look at it just yet, but that's what's called a noisy hall, and there are 3 of them in each area, and they allow you to up the level of your moves.
Okay.
So it'll increase their power or their accuracy or both usually.
Okay.
And those locations are always fixed.
Oh. Oh. Explain what skill practices. The skill of the monster will become more powerful when the monster grows bigger. Also can enhance the power of the skill itself. The secret of this are skill practices. If you venture many times, you'll probably find the noisy hall where you can practice your skills. Find it, Rudy should try practicing there. This hall will always be in the same place, so be sure you take Rudy with you. No.
I wish they gave you no as a default option for that.
Skill to train.
Yeah, Uncho is your stronger move.
I'm gonna go with Unshow.
Mm-hmm.
Mini Punch does not do much damage.
No, Mini Punch is like if you want to get some quick damage in the beginning.
Experience 35. That sounds. I think that's good.
Yeah, like 35 is decent starting out.
Can I go out here? Oh god.
Yeah,
The camera change.
Yeah, it's a lot of old fixed angle shit.
Oh god, this is.
This looks...
Wow, you found something shiny. Oh, it's only 10G. Oh, cool.
Okay.
Thanks, game. Oh no.
So the money you find, it can go anywhere from 10, I think it's 10, 50, 100, or 300.
Oh, I might as well check these mushrooms. I have nothing to gain or lose. Oh, hey, another thing.
Hey, you found the second one. The third one is actually up in the tree somewhere, I think.
Just get Uncho up.
Yeah, if that's going to be your main damage dealing move with him, then I would focus exclusively on that.
38 increase.
And there you go.
Alright then.
Yeah, once you're done having all this shit explained to you, it's very easy to, like, go through a couple of in-game years
You
over the
feed
course
him
of
nothing.
If you really want to be an asshole, or if you don't have any money, yeah.
Very effective for monsters with no discipline. Use it for punishment. Oh, he has some... Okay, so he has some stuff that he doesn't really care for, but it's better for him.
Yeah, usually, because the nutrition changes every month, and usually the stem mushroom is a nice little in-between for the more carnivorous monsters.
Well, the nut's still pretty good, so we'll give that to him.
Yeah, nuts should last you 2, maybe 3 months.
Better be satisfied.
Oh, another thing with those Tochicon Festas is they happen the end of the month that you do that change of seasons thing.
Okay.
So if you want to try your luck this time, you're going to want to let Rudy rest on the 3rd week instead of the 4th one.
Alright. I do want to see the other ones, but let's get your speed up. Hey!
There we go.
5.
Getting them gains.
If we could just make you really fast, no one can hit you.
Well, fast footwork will help with that. And I'm pretty sure that's a skill that is, that whatever monster you give his heart to after he dies, that monster will inherit fast footwork.
So I'm gonna try. I just want to. Again, I want to see these other ones do trampoline.
Hmm. Faceplant.
Failed in the most fabulous way. Do you want to say something, Ruby? Keep at it.
Yeah, the 3 they gave you at the beginning are by far the easiest to train, but they still fuck up sometimes.
So we just rest here.
Yes.
Going to let Rudy rest this week? Yes. Go to sleep.
Yeah, I've played this so much. I think the save file that I have now that has not been corrupted, I think I've been playing for over 1,200 in-game years.
Jesus. Let's see. Rudy is full of energy. All right,
Yep,
so,
full of energy is what you want to be when you go into one of these fights.
so I guess we want to go to battle.
Yep. Or if you want to save first, you could ham this battle up completely and just reload before the fight.
Yeah, I'll save.
It's a super cheap ass way to do it, but it makes it to where you don't have to wait until the next month or the next season rather.
Oops.
There we go.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Alright, now what battle? So,
Yeah, okay, so there's 6 levels of Tochikon Festa, and then those other ones are set in the different regions.
oh, okay.
And I forget which one it was per
Okay,
se.
so these are based off the month and the week.
Yeah, but go back over to. Okay, oh, you had it for a second. The one with the seashell in front of the Tochikon Festa that's a rank or 2 up. Okay, right there. That one, I think, is the one that unlocks the ocean region for you.
Okay.
Don't quote me on it, because I'm not 100% sure. Okay, yeah. See, then the other one, now that one with the palm tree above it, I think that unlocks the jungle.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever one is 2 weeks ahead of the Tochikon Festa, I think is the one that unlocks the next region.
Okay, I think you're right, because... Oh, there's not one here.
Yeah, it's been a while. I've had all 5 regions unlocked for like 10 years.
Yeah, we'll figure it out as we go. Alright, so I guess I just select this?
Yep.
Yes, Rudy can do it. So there's not much to this game, from what I'm seeing at least.
There's not. It's simple. It's just... How best to describe it? It's very simple presentation. It's just complicated beating it.
Rudy, I swear to God, if you lose against Jimmy...
Okay, so Guy Star is here. That's the one that you lost against earlier, so we gotta have that not happen.
We barely lost, though.
So, let's see. Plum, Canap, Jimmy, and Stewart. Okay, Stewart is probably going to be the only one that'll give you a bit of a headache here, because wolves eat rabbits.
Wait, what?
God, it's sad that I actually remember who all these fucking people are. Like, this is Plum, right?
Yeah. Do I heal in between these fights?
Then it should be a Mochi. Yes. Yes, you'll heal in between every fight. And giving orders to Rudy is basically whether you want to control it manually or you want the CPU to do the heavy lifting for you.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah, that was a good hit.
Rudy, what are you doing?
Yeah, don't forget to try and hit him when he has the question marks.
Oh.
Oof. I love how it still tells you fast footwork
what?
activated, even though it... Oh, hit him now.
Like, where are these question marks appearing? Because I don't see them.
You see the bottom right hand of the screen where it's the little yellow icon showing what his attacks do?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those will all turn into question marks when a monster is confused.
coming right at me.
Yeah, that little number on the far left side where it says guts, that determines how much number you have for your attacks.
Why am I getting confused? I don't understand.
Because you're still a young monster. And you only have a minute, so you may want to...
Rudy, you're a disappointment. He kept getting confused.
Yeah, that happens.
So sometimes he just doesn't understand what I'm telling him to do.
More or less, but that'll go away the older he gets.
Oh.
Huh? Apparently the rabbit ate the wolf that time. So Knap is going to be a Momo, I believe this type of monster is called.
Let's see how Rudy does on his own. Maybe if I don't instruct him, he'll do better. He's got a nut.
Ugh, and he's fast. Faster than you, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, let's see how do. Uh-huh.
So what are the symbols on, like, next to our attacks, where it's got, like, the 10, 18?
Oh, that's how many guts it uses.
Oh, okay.
You know, fast footwork is not taking effect nearly as often as it probably should.
And I was shaking, which I don't know what that means. Machine gun?
Yeah. Spits little, it's like a bullet seed.
Fast footwork is now doing it. Oh, not a bad hit for mini punch.
Not a bad hit, but not enough to even out the percentage. That'll do it, though.
Oh, Ancho, come on.
Oh.
Oh.
Damn, a critical.
Oh, that puts us in a good tail whip.
What is this Pokemon-ass bullshit?
No, tail whip. Fast footwork is now going off. Apparently... Oh, no. Apparently he does better when I don't instruct him.
Clearly.
I'll let him do it again the next round and see if he does it again.
Yeah, but at the very least, the way the Tochikon Festas are set up, it's a thing where you can lose a battle or two and still win the tournament.
Yeah.
Because you see how, like, if you lose, you get an X, if you win, you get a circle?
Yeah.
It's really just a matter of whoever has the most circles at the end is the winner.
I'm trying to understand. Okay, there.
So this should be Jimmy, so this is going to be Rabbit against Rabbit.
Give orders to Reed. No, he does better when I'm not telling him what to do.
You ain't no helicopter papa.
Sink or swim, bitch. Oh, who's gonna do it? Oh no.
Ooh.
Rudy.
Ooh. Good dodging. Ugh.
Oh, come on, Rudy.
That's some nasty business.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
You gotta get some more hits in there, though.
Yeah.
Oh, they both got confused.
Oh, do something, do something. Ah, damn it.
Oh. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's good for you.
Puts us in the lead. We just need, come on, just one mini punch. No!
Oh, fuck, he tried. He tried to do it.
Come on. Oh no, he did it to us.
Oh, I don't know if that... I think you're still ahead. Oh, probably not anymore.
Oh,
oh shit!
Come on, Poncho. This needs to hit.
I think you still win.
I think I win, but barely. Yes!
Yes! Barely is still a win.
Rudy, you did it. Less of a disappointment again.
Okay, to be fair, like, you just got him and he only passed a couple of training sessions. He's doing pretty good.
If he doesn't
Like,
succeed,
like
everything is a disappointment.
arguably better than can be expected.
Let's see.
But now, Stewart and Guystar, that's where shit's gonna get hard.
And Guystar, we only barely lost to last time.
Unfortunately, Guystar has to lose to both you and Stewart, and you have to win both of your next matches if you want to take this home.
Let's see. Oh god, the dog is glitched.
Okay, so hopefully that doesn't carry over into the actual fight.
I think it will, but it'll look funny.
Okay, interesting.
Oh, okay, I see.
Oh, are you controlling him?
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Well, you only have a minute, so you may want to...
Fast footwork is not working for me.
No, he's actually connecting more to... Oh, good thing that didn't hit.
No!
Yeah, Tiger
Why?
Fang is Tiger Fang is to this thing what Uncho is to you.
Oh, got him.
There you go.
Nah, that's not good.
Fuck.
Why does he dodge so much?
That particular breed is a class above yours. Like, it's just naturally, it's a better monster.
That's not fair.
Yeah, that's why that serpent that Gatomon has whooped your ass, because it's a class above yours.
It's okay, Rudy, they cheated. You shouldn't be in here.
You might as well just reload your save.
Nah, we're good. Just keep going.
Just gonna muscle through this.
Yeah, why not? Play it the right way. Guys, yeah. Go.
I mean, technically this will give you a chance to settle the score.
Last time we were
Got-
pretty close.
I mean, Guystar's still gonna win the tournament regardless of the outcome, but you can at least give it a black eye and a combo breaker.
I can attempt.
Is
Now-
it stronger? Is it stronger than the last time you fought it?
I think so. I'll try to go for a quick attack right off the bat. I don't.
That's devastating.
Why? Why do you get confused when I'm in control?
I mean, to be fair, it gets confused when you're not in control.
No. We both.
That's bad.
Goodbye. Oh.
Oh, shit.
Just back it up. Just back it up.
Go forth. Godspeed, you magnificent bastard.
Get him. Come on. Yeah, there it is.
There we go.
Dodge it. Well,
Knocked your ass out.
you tried, Rudy, I guess. I don't know. If you just didn't get confused so much.
So, how'd you rank up overall? So you tied for second to last.
I mean, it's something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think if you're runner-up or you win, there's a chance for your stats to go up after the tournament.
Bruce? Yeah, no, he did not do good. Get with it. Is it in a bad mood? It better be. I'm gonna feed you something nutritious, but that you're not gonna like. Here, you get vine grass. This is what you get. Too bad. A little tired.
Little tired after all that. That's understandable. What's your time looking like?
You can go for another 10 minutes.
That works.
Let's make it an even hour. We're gonna get your defense up a little bit. Rudy wants to rest. No, you don't get to rest. Rudy, don't be so selfish. Yeah. See, Rudy, see what happens when, you know, negative reinforcement always worse.
You must put the fear of God into your children.
Alright, he's pretty tired.
Yeah, now is the point where if you actually try to push him more than this, he will get sick and he'll be out of commission for a couple of weeks.
Okay, so we'll let him rest this time.
Yeah, but because you didn't rest him when he was a little tired, he's not going to be full of energy.
That's alright, we'll rest it. We'll give him one more rest. Even amount.
Well, wear him down a little bit. The next time he's a little tired, let him rest.
Alright, let's get back to trying to get this up again.
Yeah, because usually the
Rudy.
usually the process of statuses, it goes full of energy, is healthy, looks healthy, and then is a little tired.
It looks like it's regretting what it did. Okay, so...
Oh, and that little heart thing is how, I guess, attached to you the monster is.
Apparently he likes me enough because it keeps going up.
Yeah, basically the nicer you are, or I guess the more positively you raise them, the faster it'll go up. The more of an asshole you are, either the slower it'll go up, or sometimes it might even go down.
Alright, I'm gonna let him rest now to even out the weeks.
Oh, yeah.
I'll let him rest this week. Think about what you've done.
Yeah, around now is where I'm going to give the helm almost entirely to you and sort of forego advice unless you specifically ask for it.
Okay, so things are starting to change a little bit. I'll give you a carrot. Yes.
Did we have the conversation, like, I found out those actually are not good for rabbits, like, at all?
I think so a while ago. I don't really remember. Oh, his love for me went up quite a bit.
Yeah, if the food, if it's favorite and nutritional, then it goes up quite a bit.
Well, let's see the intelligence. If it, I don't know what's going on here. Okay, well, whatever he did it.
Okay, so basically that little squirrel thing came out and obstructed his path, and he had to find a way to get around it.
Alright, well, good job, Rudy.
Yeah, so by looking one way, he tricks the squirrel into going that way, and then proceeds forward on the way that the squirrel just left.
Alright, then. There you go. Now you're starting to become less of a disappointment.
Yeah, see,
Hey,
as they get
ooh.
older, as they get older, the training succeeds more, and you get more from it.
Rudy looks healthy.
Yeah, it's like teaching a baby to walk. Eventually, it gets super easy, like second nature, but they're gonna stumble and fall a couple times in the beginning. And even when they're adults, sometimes you stub your toe on a rock and you eat shit.
Rudy seems a little tired, and I'll let you rest.
Yeah, seems a little tired and is a little tired are two different things.
Alright, and with that, we'll see you guys in the next one, and then we'll do this in the next one.
Later.